Hey folks, last night flipping through social medias, looking through some live on whatever platforms they were, TikToks, Instagram, whatever it was, and see a lot of these. I see a lot of these. I saw a lender talking about rent versus mortgage. I thought, you know what, I can make something like that for my audience. Um, it's bare bones. It's the prelim homework that you should be doing as if you're considering going from renting to homeownership, or simply skipping renting if you can and going straight to homeownership if you're able to do that in life. So just take a look at the example real quick. I pulled a real life $250,000 home in Bloomington, and then most of the other numbers are estimates except for the taxes here. Compared that to a $2,500 rent, because that's it's comparable in the sense of what you pay for rent, what kind of home you would actually could buy in Bloomington. So just take a quick look at these numbers. $250,000. If you're able to put 5% down, and that number can change from zero, especially if you have a VA loan or something like that, to 20% down or whatever it may be. But 5%, decent number on a $250K house. Take that off that purchase price. Your loan amount would be $237,500. Now, from my understanding, private mortgage insurance, again, talk to your lenders about all these things. I'm just giving you a really basic idea about it all. But private mortgage insurance, PMI, I think roughly 0.7% of the loan amount that you're going to be paying over the course of however long comes out to the 1662 in this example, $139 a month. Taxes, this is real life. That's $3,700 on taxes on that $250,000 home that I looked at in Bloomington. That's $312 a month. And insurance can help you there as well. It's roughly let's say on this one, $1,500 a year, $125 a month. So if you add all those things up, take a look over here. It's just $1,424 for your mortgage, PMI $139, taxes $312, insurance $125, total $2,000. That's those numbers are pretty accurate in the sense of something that you could probably see. Oh, and then I didn't mention this is based on a 6% interest rate for your loan and from your lender. Who knows if it's going to be a little bit higher, a little bit lower than that. But again, the same thing with all these numbers. Your taxes and everything could change a little bit. But this is a really good bare bones example that $2,000 to own a home per month, as opposed to $2,500 where you rent it, and that $2,500 is gone. At least in this $2,000, you own something and you're building. I should have put it in parentheses, equity in green. Okay, it's that as you buy it, hopefully it's only going to appreciate over time in the future as long as you have it. So you get that equity. You're going to have that ownership and something, skin in the game right away when you buy a home. And then you can see rent versus own on the bottom, $30,000 a year versus $24,000 a year. That's $6,000 potentially minimum, hopefully, that you are putting back in your pocket. And again, starting to build that brand new equity and taking that ownership. So rent, bad in the sense that clearly if you don't have to rent, we try not to. Ownership, no matter what, good for the most part if you can afford to do so. So like I said, quick example. Everybody can Google this himself and figure this out. But if you just needed something to kickstart, to be like, you know what, I need to start looking at that. If you have any questions, I can go over this in simple terms with you, and then I can refer you to lenders to get in a more in-depth conversation about all this stuff as well, because it matters on your credit score and your financial position in life right now, and all these other factors that I don't know and I don't need to know all the details, but I'll get them from the lender that you speak to. So any other questions, let me know. But $2,500 in rent versus buying a $250,000 home, insta savings if you can afford it. Thank you.